Hey there guys, it's JauntyM back with a video. So there's a slightly interesting news and kind of like a sad one as well today that I want to share with you guys as well. That a Counter-Strike pro player receives a 116-year prison sentence for fraud. That's like a lot of years and must have been a big fraud. So let's see further in details what happened. So Shayene, with the ID called shAy, Victoria has been convicted of fraud but is fighting the charges and is likely won't spend life in prison. So she's a former Counter-Strike professional player that has been hit with a huge sentence after a conviction of fraud. Universo Online is reporting via translations from Business Insider that Shayene, Victoria, has been sentenced to these many years after allegations of fraud were made towards an online store that she was helping with and operating between 2013 and 2017. So Victoria, who parlayed her success at professional Counter-Strike Global Offensive into a large online following, is accused of operating a storefront that did not deliver on its sales to customers, with more than 100 customers left without items paid for or a refund. So this is kind of like a very drastic situation, the kind of situation where a social influencer or YouTuber or whichever person had a lot of success and somebody would come up to them and tell them that you can make a lot of profit, just guide your people into getting stuff from us, from our store. So this is the kind of thing that probably happened to her. I can understand that because obviously since she's like a very famous person and if she's trying to sell people stuff, she would like to keep that going on instead of doing a fraud. So I can understand that kind of story as well. So despite the sentencing, Brazil puts a 30-year limit on prison time for its citizens, which is actually a good thing. At least she's not going away for 116 years. Victoria is also appealing the case, obviously stating that her former business partners on the site are to blame, including her ex-husband. So obviously the story has a lot of pages and it goes really deep. It's not like I actually do feel that there's something fishy in the story. It's not like I don't think there's somebody on YouTube or whatever, whichever media they're using, if they're really successful, I don't think they would stoop down to this level. So in a statement on her Instagram page in Portuguese, Victoria clarified that as she's currently in an appeal process, she has not been arrested yet. She will only be taken into custody if the appeal fails, but her lawyer told Universo Online that they consider the sentence inhumane and that they seek a new decision from the court under the guise of principle of innocence. So obviously she's trying to apply again. Let's see if this is a post. I can put it up for you guys. It's in obviously it's in Portuguese, so I can read a little bit of Spanish. Let's see what it's not exactly Spanish, it's Portuguese. Let's try to read it a bit. I'm reading the last paragraph. Cuanto aos amigos, this could mean a lot of friends, familia, family, pesos que actually I can't read it because it's not Spanish. Alright, so this is the news that I want to share with you guys regarding Shayene. I hope she gets justice, and I hope that people who paid a lot of money to get those products actually get a refund as well for the products that paid. So with that, JauntyM signing out. You have a nice day. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye bye.